Previously on Symphony of the Night.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Oh no! So, we're gonna do the 20-second version.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Sure. Is that the long one or the short one? Footloose, short one.
Let it rain.
Yeah, so when I was playing this,
He died. So, welcome to the Marble Gallery.
Spooky. Also, I'm back.
So, I guess now that we're kind of getting going with movement and stuff, I can start describing my first experience with Symphony of the Night. So, it was actually a piano teacher. One reason or another. She was really a video game enthusiast, and so after I would do a piano lesson, I'd go in and play on her little PlayStation there. And thus my first experience with Symphony of the Night and also with PlayStation.
Oh, just PlayStation altogether?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the first time, my first experience with like a Nintendo. I can't remember who it was, but like I was probably 6 or 7 or something. And like someone was babysitting me. And they had a wall of games. Like an entire wall as far as I could see, but I was like, 3 foot tall. And like while I was there, I was allowed to pick a game and watch the person play it. And of course, I picked the gold cartridge.
Uh-oh.
Yes. So I got to watch. So I have a fairly distinct memory of watching someone. I honestly have no idea. I think I talked to my mom at one point, and she had an idea who it might have been. Someone who used to watch me when I was a kid and stuff. So I almost know who that was. Playing probably a variety of things, but most distinctly the first Legend of Zelda. It's good stuff.
We have just gotten our first sub-weapon, the knife.
Ooh, stabby.
Which is my favorite, which I just keep the whole time. And
course.
we've also reached the room
With a moose.
2 more secrets. Again.
Oh, right.
Like everything else. And how would you know that those are there? Well, just attack all the walls.
Just beat the entire game with a stick and hope for the best.
Parameter up!
Parameter up! What was that from? The other Castlevania? I think it was Curse of Darkness.
Yeah, that's from Curse of Darkness.
I gotta get a hold of that game. It was so good.
Oh yeah, you were really good at that. Actually,
It was mostly Andrew.
well, you played it pretty fairly
I
good.
played a fair amount of it, yes, but I became HQ. No, I became Intel. I was the one on my computer looking up how to make all the ridiculous weapons. If you haven't played Castlevania Curse of Darkness, the weapon system is absurd and wonderful.
Not as good as this game, but it's okay.
Well, I mean, you can't craft weapons with this one, can you?
No.
Alright then.
But you can just find...
Well, yeah, but you can't make a frying pan.
But there's like hundreds of weapons in this.
Like a skull-shaped broomstick? I feel like that was a weapon. I don't know for sure, but that sounds right.
Yay!
He stabbed a skeleton
Is
to
your
death.
second level up? Third?
I think it was his 6th.
I don't know.
Let's see. Level 4.
Huzzah! Parameter up.
Ah!
The blood.
Yay!
Yay. How about you, D? What's your first experience with this game?
With this game, huh?
Yeah, it's the one we're playing.
Well, I definitely remember that my older brother, he was totally obsessed with Castlevania at the time, like all the way to the NES, when he first played the first and second Castlevania, and I got a chance to play them myself, and they were pretty difficult, but they were actually quite enjoyable. So when my brother heard about this game in the magazine, I think it was probably some PlayStation, whatever, and he wanted to play it so bad, but the problem is he didn't have a PlayStation.
Ah.
So I think eventually we dragged our parents into getting it for him. And so he finally got a chance to play it, and for him it was very confusing, because it was definitely not like the other ones, where it was just side-scrolling, it just, whip and whatever.
Yeah.
So it was pretty compelling for him about like how there's secrets and how this game is really long. But me, I don't know, I just instantly adapted to it. You know?
I feel like you had a chance to watch him play it and stuff first.
Yeah, I was
I'm
watching.
guessing he played it first. I'm guessing.
Yeah, he did play it, and I was just observing and.
Yeah, you got to watch all the how the mechanics work and stuff, and got to learn from his mistakes. I think.
Yeah,
somewhat at least.
And I wanted to play like more and more, but I think at some point he got rid of the game or sold it. So I was a little bit sad for that.
I would think that's.
I haven't played this game for many, many years since then.
Okay, so most of the time, people their first playthrough of this game, they make it this magically sealed. What does that even mean? How do you open it? What to do next? Find out next time. Well,
do you magic it?
The way to do this is you have to buy something, and we'll find out where later. But if you forget where this door is, let's look at the map. Remember where that door is.
Okay, that's totally simple. Just you can't remember where this is, just remember where it is. You'll be fine.
But if you don't, then you're going to be stuck in about 10 minutes. So.
And that's when you. Hey, look, a boss room.
Hey. Hey.
That's not cool, man.
Hey.
I don't know what's going on, man. I'm scared.
Hey.
Why am I running backwards? Oh wait, that's normal. Do.
Awesome.
Sweet guitar riff, bro. Is he dead already?
Almost.
Because like the way the other guy lifted him up, he just looks dead. But I guess he just kind of frames in or he kind of freezes in frame.
Yep. And now he's dropped his weapon, so.
Yeah. Well, that was fast.
Oh, well, now we have to fight this guy.
It was just the way they both blacked out made me think they were both dead.
Yes. Wow. Exactly the
two
amount.
levels in one boss fight?
Yes.
Do you get like a frisbee?
Parameter up.
Parameter up!
You'll notice in that room we were just in, we can't reach the ceiling.
Yep.
Oh well. Okay, one special thing I'm doing right now is, since its attack speed is pretty slow, what you do is you jump, and then you attack, and you attack right before you hit the ground, and then you attack again, and it makes so you can attack twice in close succession. So like
versus that.
So this is normal. Fast, and this is
regular. Super slow, like half speed.
Yep.
Or rather, the other is double speed, I guess. Seeing as one is the regular and one is the modified. So, bloopy.
Now, it's on elevators that you get to see this one animation that you can't see anyplace else.
Really?
Yes.
You get to...
Just hold up.
Really?
If you do that on regular ground, he just kind of shifts his shoulder. So, I'll show you. So.
Huh. Yeah. This game is magical in that aspect. A lot of details.
Sunglasses.
They lower your intelligence.
So you both look like a douche and can't see as well.
What do you like to see?
Yeah.
Intelligence down, defense up.
Cool looking sunglasses.
What intelligence does is it increases the attack of your sub-weapon.
Oh, really? Yeah. Like the hell?
The knife. Yeah. So I broke one of... Yeah.
That's... Okay. They just had a cannon in a dead-ended room just so you could blow up the wall?
Shh. Okay. This is interesting. This has less attack, but I'm going to be using this for the next while, and I will show you why.
It's a lot faster. Does the, Yes. So you can do like a triple with the jump?
Yes.
Nice.
And actually you float. Watch this.
Oh.
Nice.
That's pretty spiffy. As some people would say, chibi.
Chibi.
You know, if I were 13. If we were all 13 again.
Oh, my short sword.
My Batwing.
And it has also one special ability. If you hold down attack, it leaves it out.
And people like walk into it and stuff?
Yes, but it does 1 damage. So, well, it depends on what you're doing.
It's better than people just walking into you.
Yeah. Beware the fencing. Whoa. That's what he's doing. He's fencing.
Let's go. He's the best. Are there any other enemies that have that kind of thing? Where they just explode?
All types of explosions.
I'm excited.
And... Hi!
Yo, it's dark as hell in here. How is everyone?
Welcome!
Welcome. I'm good. How are you?
Good.
So, Mighty Dude just walked in.
Yo.
So now there's 4 of us.
And then there were 4.
So, this is one weapon. This used to be my favorite, this set weapon. Oh,
Which
come
one?
on. I'll show you. It goes...
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that
flying
weapon.
quarter.
It takes 2 hearts as opposed to the 1 from this. And
Yeah, because the hearts in the middle of the bar thingy represent your magic?
So, the hearts are... It's just hearts. So your sub-weapon takes
Life?
hearts to use.
Oh, so it's just, that's the counter is hearts?
Yeah, that's the counter's heart. So depending on the sub-weapon, it'll take more or less to use.
Okay.
And so the spear is the cheapest thing, this knife deal. And it's fastest and best. So
It's most bestest. It's this bestest.
this one's funny. I'll show you. Are you ready?
Maybe. You just vomit on them?
I threw salt.
Okay.
So it's a witch?
I don't know. A witch? Did it float?
Oh.
Does it weigh as much as a duck? Or rather more? No, less. No, as much.
Moonwalking as always.
The Marble Gallery.
Some people have a great affinity for
The bouncy quarter.
holy water here, which is... All it is that, but hit a bunch of times. As long as it's on him, it does a bunch of hits.
So kind of like burn damage, sort of.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, I threw an axe underneath you. Yet you dodged it.
And you notice that basically every torch gives you hearts.
Yeah. Every single one.
So by force of habit, you'll end up hitting many a thing, even if your hearts are full.
He's afraid of the safe form.
I like how one of the enemies is just a table.
Yes.
So would you say this game is probably one of the biggest influences on Rogue Legacy?
Oh yeah, definitely. In fact, you basically had this. Well, a lot of people claim this basically as the spiritual sequel to Super Metroid.
Really?
Yeah. Just in terms of the whole expanded dungeon crawling experience
Okay.
and capacity to do ridiculous speed runs and
Oh, that good.
glitches and secrets. And let's listen to it die.
Alright.
That was weird.
Are they like mannequins, or...?
Yes.
Okay.
But we'll find out very soon exactly what they are, because
It's the next boss.
no, actually, the next item that we get will make it so we see the
Oh,
names of things as we fight them. Well, actually, no, this one that we're about to get
I think
shows
they're very
damage.
nice. That'd be nice. Level up. Sorry, parameter up.
Both.
Level, parameter up, up.
The spirit orb.
I also found the Night Shield. Looks a little different. Better
Love it.
defense.
Too clunky.
Or not clunky enough. Yay, no fall damage, because you can kind of fly. Sort of.
So this guy looks a lot scarier than he actually is. Just to tell ya.
Oh, that guy.
He's just jousting into death. Or fencing.
Stabbing viciously. Shanking. That's a good term to use for a small stabbing device.
Ah, okay.
Murder
He
shank.
just shanked him to death.
You shanked him a lot. Which makes this game confusingly realistic, because you have to shank someone a lot to kill them. Your body can stand a lot of stabbing. What the hell is that? Small flaming cats?
They're like skull something.
They've got
something.
hands. They look like tiny T-Rexes, actually.
Yeah, or
Tiny T-Rex skeletons. Money!
they're like vultures. something. I don't know.
And they just keep coming. They give 1 experience, and they will come forever.
My guess is
Oh, Hellhounds makes sense, yeah. How many different enemies would you say are in this game?
There is an exact number. Like you actually
You can Google it.
you complete a bestiary list as you're going through.
Okay.
And this, though the name is not here yet, this is Cthulhu. Don't get hit by him.
That's a lot of
Man,
damage.
got torched.
Is this a boss or just like a big guy?
Stab him.
Just a random enemy.
So he shows up several times?
If I come back in this room, he'll attack me.
Okay, but this is his room.
Yes.
Yeah, that's something I remember hearing about this game, is that almost every room has a different enemy, right?
Yes, just about. And everything has its own artwork and
Yeah.
the whole deal.
Which really says a lot about the detail in this game. So what's with the CD rooms?
It would give it better loading time, if that mattered.
Oh, okay. So, like, because there's nothing in the room, it wouldn't take as long to load.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's another phase skip deal I'm going to do right now. Basically, if your first playthrough, you probably would wait until you had the double jump for your capacity to make it to some of these ledges. But you utilize... Come on. Yes.
I don't think I saw what just happened.
Well, it's very hard to tell, but what happens is, if you try to jump regularly,
You fall off?
either you fall or you just don't make the jump. So I'll do it one more time just for demonstration. And I'll do quite a few of these as I go forward, so...
I like how there are more steps, but you just can't use them, because they're in the background.
So if I just try to make this jump,
Okay.
it's not far enough, but you have basically an extra pixel or 2 or 3 or 4.
From doing this, the phasey thing?
It just makes it so you can jump a little bit further. Like you can step off the edge before you jump. Like,
Okay. So you're technically not even on the ledge.
see, watch.
Oh yeah, I saw it for a second. You kind of sunk down
Yeah,
for a second.
you even drop a little bit, then you make a jump.
Huh.
So pretty good. Not super necessary, but makes it so you don't have to revisit some areas of the castle.
Have you named the giant stone lions? Can we call one Leo? Another one Jimmy? Or are we Jimmy? Did we name ourselves Jimmy?
Timmy.
Timmy. Alright, so the other lion's Jimmy then.
But there's 2 lines.
Yeah, that one's Leo. Aren't you listening?
Ow. That's rude.
It's just a random... Okay, so there's someone throwing a sword.
Hey.
The frozen scream.
Okay, so I'm not just that terrible.
No, my screensaver code's coming on. I don't know why.
Welcome to the clock tower. And now we are going to meet a notable character.
Jimmy? The small bouncing toy monster?
These are flea men, and they are very annoying.
They look annoying. Do they
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you
Begin
here?
trying to have a plot.
Dun dun dun.
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Maria, is that you?
Alucard.
Don't you
Not the
remember?
talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long.
No, it's probably not obvious. That was supposed to be the theme song to Silent Hill 2. And then.
One flea man. How did I know?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you've played this like 30 times. and done the 200. Would you say it's been 200% or 200.6%?
200.6.
I mean that you've played 8 times.
200.6.
Okay. Where's the 0.6 come in?
Just from digging through various places, like. Welcome to Are You Prepared?
I don't know.
I don't think you are.
Okay. I accept that. You just stop time.
Yep.
And now you're being hunted by a hat? I don't know. Or is that your pet hat?
That's a clock. Pocket watch.
Oh! I thought it was a hat.
I was just showing you some secret items, that's all. Not secret items, but...
Well, you should point that out next time. I guess I'm just ranting about a hat.
That was the idea.
Well, good job.
What does it look like to other people?
It looks like a hat. Kind of like a Sherlock hat, kinda, but not as floppy. Kinda. Maybe like a newsboy cap. Nice. There are giant eyeballs in the background.
Yes.
Why is there a giant eyeball in the background?
We are being stalked through the castle.
By a giant eyeball.
Interesting enemy here.
Yeah,
why would you do that?
It's like a...
Why would you do that? Hey.
Kinda like a scorpion crossed with a mermaid.
Oh. I'm doing that on purpose because there's kind of this funny deal. If you attack her in the face, it does nothing. If you attack him in the face, then it kills it. But there's something interesting about her animation. For some reason,
butt crack?
Yeah, like
confusingly sexual for being a horrible-looking monster. It's like a scorpion, it's like a tail with a lady. Yeah.
If I attack her,
Nothing, because she defends it. But attack her butt? And then she turns and shows you her butt crack and dies.
yep.
Huh. Reminds me of my old job.
Take a good look, because that's the last you'll ever see.
And now another interesting enemy.
Feed me, Seymour.
Who's turn you to stone if you want to see what that's like.
Yeah, sure.
House of Horrors.
Cool. They're like a statue and stuff.
Yep. And rarely you get turned into a gargoyle.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It looks really cool.
Does it do anything else?
No.
Okay. So what's at the end of this hallway? Secret?
The outer wall.
Ooh, spooky. Do we enter the forest or the Maya? Did I just whistle when I said that?
Excuse me.
You've always had the best sneezes. Yeah. So in this game, the fastest way to travel is moonwalking backwards.
After you get, well, before you get the wolf.
Before you can turn into a wolf, yes.
Or, I mean, I didn't say anything at all. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
What spoilers?
Hey.
Haha, I have a shield too.
Ow!
I learned that from Fox, from Star Fox.
The bouncing quarter trick. I have a distinct memory of watching you throw those around. I remember you playing this.
Don't hit me, please.
Poke.
Yay!
The only way to defeat the hobos in the parking lot. Throw quarters at them.
Now, what was all that for?
An empty room full of secrets.
Yay!
A single piece of pot roast.
A notable thing, when you're doing your second playthrough as Richter, once you've beaten the game and you name yourself Richter, you'll be playing through the whole game as him.
Mm-hmm.
If you walk to this and stand in it, it turns into an elevator.
What?
Just that room.
That's like literally the only room that happens in?
Yeah, it does that because down here you'll see
Okay, and that's
mist could pass through.
Okay, which you can do later, spoilers or whatever.
Yeah.
So are those flying tentacle eyeballs?
They're Medusa heads, actually.
And yet, the plant turns you to stone.
But they also do. One of them has a name. Only the orange ones do, though.
Alright.
And now, another story unfolds in this floor. There's a couple different things that happen in this room. If we watch...
A bird.
This bird flies.
Uh-huh. I agree.
Wait, is that a suitable nest? It may be. What happens is if you leave and re-enter this room multiple times, it'll have chicks, they'll grow, and then they'll fly away.
What?
Time
There it
flies.
is.
That's amazing, and I love it. But
So for now, we'll just...
we'll come back later. We'll just sit in the chair.
Live on, bird.
One of the secrets. Anyhow,
That's hilarious.
so
really
a
confusing.
very notable thing is you have to look through this.
And you see the bird mating?
What we see is...
A boat. Is it Dracula fishing?
No. See, that's a boat, and what we have to do is you have to
Get to the
leave
boat?
this place, come back, and you have to wait until there's no boat there, because that means the ferryman is waiting for you.
Oh,
What does that mean?
that means you're gonna die.
Let's see if anything happens here.
To the next level.
Anything different this time? Oh, looks about the same.
Oh, no boat.
No boat. If you didn't know this, again,
If you didn't know this, there was a boat.
you would not be able to go forward. If
Don't
that
you just
didn't-
love old games?
Is there something in there?
It looks like there's small gray lumps.
I see some eggs.
I
Let's
see
leave
small
and see
gray
what
lumps.
happens.
I love old games. They don't expect players to actually win. Click a bird. Do we get to watch the bird vomit into the other bird's mouths?
No.
This game is not real enough for me.
It is actually nesting, though.
Yeah,
Isn't this exciting?
watching
Nest
birds.
Simulator 5000.
Yes. 2K15.
Castlevania edition.
I think that implies that there are other roosting simulators. Wait, I just realized something. If we can pull this off in time, we'll be the first ones with a roosting simulator. We can throw that on Steam and make like $7. Because that's as many people as going to buy it. Which is interesting, because it'll cost $5. We're really just watching this.
Yes. Yes, we are. Because it is a secret, and I said I would show you the
Yeah, you did.
secrets.
You said this would be an absolutely complete thingy. Fly away now, fly away.
Some worms hatched.
Ew. Something wrong with that bird. I think he's sick. Alright, I'm gonna turn the fan on. If it makes a horrible sound, I apologize.
Come on, let's see if they'll grow. Maybe we don't need to see them grow, but I thought it would just be good for you to know that if you're willing to wait around for a while,
Yes, if you're willing to be patient, you can watch birds roost.
that's detail.
That's confusing. But yeah, it's confusing detail, so you're correct. So why is there a boat hanging from the side of a castle?
Why not?
Well, I can't say I was expecting a better answer. Okay, so what's next?
So now we are on to the long library.
Okay, because I think we're gonna have to cut this one off.
Oh, well,
Oh, wait, this chapter 1.
in that case it's been fun. Well, actually, before that we will fight our first major boss.
I might as well end it on a high note.
Okay, we can end on the boss.
Yeah, go for it. Ooh, he's got like an axe.
He's blue.
Right.
We'll eventually find out that he is an axe lord.
Okay. Someone trashed that room. Don't trash that room. As you sit in the chair. How long has sitting in chairs been part of this game? Because that was a very important part to Curse of Darkness, which we never finished. The chair sitting part. Chair sitting sits.
So, if you see a room with a torn out thing like that, is it a good idea?
Sure, of course. Especially if you go through it backwards.
Hey.
Oh no, I've got a bad feeling, guys. I didn't realize we were watching Stargate.
Yes, the original Stargate.
Uh-oh.
Or when did the first Stargate come out?
Look who it is!
It's Dark Link. Wait,
Hey,
that's
how rude.
Poke, poke. Stab him in the junk. It's his only weakness.
Hey. Hey,
Turned into a bird.
You turned into a bat?
Look like a
You
hawk.
can't do that.
That'd be an
Of
eagle.
course I can. I am you.
But I can't do that.
Ah. You want to see what happens if that hits you?
Sure.
Ow.
I
And see how his sword is longer?
Yeah, of
Then
course
yours.
it is.
Which I could be using a better one, but this one's faster.
Yeah. So 3 stabs versus 2 stabs. You didn't get to show us what happens if it hits you.
It throws you across the room.
Now you ruined the surprise. And I guess you sent you sent him back to the Shadow Realm.
It's called cheating.
Deal with it.
So,
Okay, so that was a good end mode, I think. So this is the end of episode 1. I want to say it was about a half an hour.
something like that.
Give or take.
This says 40, but there was glitches and cuts and a lot of that
and
weren't
screensavers.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we expecting? Another 7 episodes?
doing. Something like that, you know.
7 or 8.
Depending on what I'm willing to do in Secret Land, which
What?
there's top secret things I'm not going to tell you about yet, okay? Like,
Alright.
it can be much faster, much shorter.
Well, whatever's more interesting, I guess. Alright, so I've been your host, Stephen Weathers, featuring Mr. D.
Hello.
You're supposed to say goodbye.
I know.
Andrew.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And me. And all you do is read a book. But, you know, that's cool.
I was present.
She was here, technically. I will draw a picture of you reading a book. Okay, so, bye.
Hey, Stephen Weathers here. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch us flail around for a few minutes. If you'd like, feel free to like, favorite, subscribe, or download the videos and put them onto VHS tapes. And with the tapes, you can leave them in abandoned blockbusters or in the woods. It would really help us out at MournfulWalrus Industries. So thank you. And remember, at your smallest components, you are indistinguishable from a forest fire. Never forget.
dead